Chris, I am glad I found you in your office. We've got several things we need to talk about, and I need you to listen, and I need you to make change immediately. The first thing we're going to talk about are your evaluations, and those evaluations have to be congruent with your student test scores. Student test scores at the bottom tier of the district, but yet your evaluations are at the top tier. Additionally, we've got to change your culture and climate of this building.
Well,
I'm still talking, and we're talking about change, and you need to change. And interrupting me while I'm talking is part of the change that we need you to do. So we need to talk about making these moves very quickly. When we talk about assessments, your teachers will create those, and those assessments will be vetted through the district, and then we'll give you approval on how to make those changes, on how to bring those assessments into your building correctly. Do you have any questions?
It's just a lot, and I know you.
Do you understand change?
Yeah,
I need you to change.
I
need
thought
the building to change.
Okay. Sorry.
Thank you.
Michael! Do you know who I am?
I do not.
I am the ghost of effective change, and I have some qualms with you.
And they are?
Well, the way that you treated your colleague over there, Chris, earlier today.
And what was wrong with that? He needed to change.
So, let me just tell you, you need to see the bigger picture. You're like stuck in the middle of the trees and you're not seeing the forest here, my friend. You're gonna lose that employee.
But I've been doing that way for the last 20 years.
But you need to know that the way you interact, there's interconnectedness with all parts of the system, and if you want the change to occur, you have to see how all the pieces fit together. And not only that, you can't go barking your vision at somebody else and barking orders at him. Do you think that he knows what your vision is?
He should.
Have you shared it with him?
No.
Have you talked about the things that you want and the things that you believe in?
Not really.
Have you talked about the things that he wants and that he believes in?
I don't ask questions, I bark orders.
So I recommend to you that you think about the bigger picture. You need to get up on that balcony and look down at the dance floor and see what's really going on, Mike. You need to share your vision, Mike.
Share my vision. I'll sleep on that.
Okay.
Mike, do you know who I am?
Let me guess. You're a ghost of change agent past.
I'm the second ghost of effective change.
Jiminy.
Mike, we need to talk about your role as a leader, because an effective leader is the head follower. Did you give Chris the opportunity to see a model of what you meant for him to do?
No.
Why not?
Because I lead, I don't follow.
The best leaders are followers. They support their staff. They give their staff the opportunity to share their ideas, and they walk alongside them. You need to be a follower before you can be an effective leader.
But I write his check every month. He should just do what I say.
And you may not have him for very long if you keep up that attitude.
But he is a valued member of our team.
Yes. Team. Remember that, Mike. You're part of a team.
Okay.
Mike, wake up!
What is it with all these people interrupting my sleep?
Do you know who I am?
Let me guess. You're a change agent as well.
I am the third change agent of effectiveness. So I'm here to talk to you about your environment and the culture that you are creating in your system. Have you thought about checking in with Chris and the other people that are in your environment to see how they feel about the culture that you are creating?
No.
Have you considered that the culture that you're creating in one school is more than just that one school, that they are interconnected with all of these other schools in this larger system?
But I am the superintendent. They should follow. If I'm feeling good, they should all feel good.
But it's more about the people that you're leading, not just how you feel, because you're not always in all of those schools, and so you need to make sure that that environment it is the same kind of culture in all of these schools, and so you need to foster that kind of environment across your district.
How do I foster that?
Well, that brings me to my next point, Mike, and that is that you need to consider feedback from all of your stakeholders, and you need to ask Chris, like, what do you think about this, and what does this build into your building vision, and how can we partner together? So have you taken some time to consider getting feedback from him or other people in your district?
I have, but I don't listen to it.
So you also need to take some time to be reflective on what they're saying and really listen to what they're saying to you, because
And act on it?
yes.
I didn't get here by listening and acting on what people wanted me to do. I got here by doing what I do.
Well, you're not going to be doing it for very long.
Mike, wake up. There's a lot of work to be done. Do you know who I am?
Let me guess, another change agent.
Yes, I am the fourth ghost of effective change. And I'm here to talk to you about being honest with yourself and honest with your system. Are you looking at your data through open eyes? And being
No.
brutally honest with the facts that you see?
I only look through my lenses. I don't need anyone else's lenses.
But for the best of your system and all of the schools that you oversee and the principals and the leaders that you're trying to lead, you must be open. You have to shape the path for your leaders to follow you.
So just because I'm in the front doesn't mean I'm leading my system?
No. And there was another ghost tonight that talked to you about being the first follower. That's your role. You're shaping the path. You're tweaking the environment. You're rallying the herd to get them excited and motivated. And you're doing it all with an honest and open communication to your leaders.
Honest? Open?
Honest.
Through their eyes?
That's what we need for effective change. You can do it, Mike.
I can do it. I can do it. Oh my goodness, it's been a rough night. I didn't sleep well at all. I need to get my glasses and think this out. Whoa, what is that? Those seem to be like the components of the change agent ghosts that were bothering me last night. Open and honest, shape the path. If you build it, they will come. The environment, head follower. I have to have a conversation with Chris.
I've been working on it all night, Mike. I think I've got some pieces in place. I'm sorry, I don't have it all done yet.
And that's okay, Chris. I've been reflecting on the whole change process and what I've been asking you to change. And we're gonna take slow steps, but we're gonna do it together as a team. And we're gonna make sure that we share the vision throughout the building. We're gonna get some open and honest feedback on where we're at and where we need to be. At the end of the day, though, I'm gonna need you to know that we're gonna have to expect failure throughout the process. But as long as we continue to fall up instead of falling down, we should be good to go with change.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.